Hi, it's Bumble. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I'm trying out the demo version of the new Tomodachi Life game, which I can't believe that already comes out in like a month or so. I'm not sure. So, I don't really know too much about the demo. I know at least what the limitations are, that you design three Miis and you, I guess, reach a point where the demo ends. I do have a couple of Miis in mind. I feel like, if anything, most of the demo for people would probably be like the Mii designs themselves. I've heard some people say it's like 20 minutes or so, but we'll see. So the demo is called the welcome version of the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm already interested in this game anyway, because I loved playing the version of it that was on 3DS. That was really cool. I was super hyped for the sequel and everything. It's just tough because like I knew there was gonna be an Animal Crossing replacement game coming out this year for me. I assumed it would just be Tomodachi Life, and then there's the one where the Pokemon game where you play as Ditto, and that looks really cool. It's like that one looks like it has more content overall, but I just really care about Tomodachi Life, and they both look really fun. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, my birthday's coming up in like a couple months. I could just probably get this by then. We'll see. Oh, hamster costume. Okay. Interesting. So if you play the demo, you get a hamster costume. You can't pick the color. Costumes will also be available in retail version. I don't know how much of an incentive that is then if you can just buy it anyway, but I guess it's that you get it early. It's a bummer that it's a hamster costume specifically, because one of the characters I wanted to design is a me, well, not an existing character. These are actually the first me I'm gonna make is myself, and the other two are my own little characters and whatever. One of them I would need a bear costume for, so we'll see. Okay, any progress you make in the demo can be carried over to the retail version. Okay. Okay, it actually was right. I just didn't realize about the seconds thing. Also, I kept it paused a bit. The only thing you missed is it was asking where I was from, um, and about money, and I put that in, so there's that. But I guess this is the start. Start? What will you do this place and its residents? It's kind of funny. The last time I played a game where it's like, all right, we're gonna dump you on an island that you get to customize, it was Animal Crossing, and that was all the way in 2020. But I saw in the trailer for this one you can just design the whole island. It's a place for me characters. We call them me characters. We call them Miis for short. I didn't even think of Miis as an abbreviation. I just thought that was their species or whatever. They can look like real people, even people you know. You get to create them. That's what's funny to me with this game too. Is all the trailers were like, you can make your family and friends, but I know most people are gonna make just like popular characters and whatever. I actually do have a plan for this island. I'll talk about it a little bit. I mean, maybe I'll change my mind for the main game. So actually talking about it with one of my friends. I want to make myself, and I want to just make a bunch of really silly Miis for fun, because the character creation for this game I've heard is kind of crazy. I think I was gonna call it like Goofy Guy Island or something like that. My friend gave me that idea, and I was like, that sounds cool. I don't know if it's gonna be that exact wording, um, but then I also have a bunch of like me OCs that I created in the 3DS game, and I want to make those because I had like personalities and everything in mind for them. It was a whole thing where they lived in the apartment, and I'm gonna make them all live in one building of those specific me's. Okay, anyway, you can watch them live and live out their lives. They'll chat, play, and even argue. It's like an alternate reality. Yeah, I don't treat games like this or The Sims of like I'm gonna fill it with a bunch of people I know. I just make a bunch of made up people because I think it's more fun for me personally. What if you sprinkled in a fictional character, a celebrity, a best friend, or someone you admire? Let your imagination fly. Yeah, like I think this is cool. There's like a cutesy character in the back. There's someone that's just green, the pirate. Um, I like the little dog and the alien. I think it's cool you can like properly create animal me's. I want to make a couple. I think that would be fun. I was thinking of making a me of my dog, but I think it would be funnier if I just drew her in the drawing a pet thing. I think it would be so goofy. Okay, well, hang on to that for a moment. Give the island. Okay, I'm glad you can change the island name later. Um, oh, that's cool. It gives you stuff. Hold on. Let me just check Discord real quick. This will take me 1 second because I was talking about it with one of my friends about names because he played the demo before me. What was it gonna be? Yeah, he came up with the idea, and I was like, I'm gonna take that as a name. He was cool with it though. He named his, I think he named his island something else. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we are gonna have. I'm not like stealing my friend's the name of his own island. No, no, it's Goofy Guy Island, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. It's because I told him if I got the game, I'd make a bunch of made up Goofy Me's, just a bunch of weird goober Me's running around, and he replied with Goofy Guy Island. So that's what we're gonna name it. But I am crediting him for that name. My friend Jay Dizzy. All right, yeah, Goofy. I really like the typing sound in here. It sounds nice. It just feels funny to have a keyboard on here and then I'm using a controller. Goofy guy. Where's the capital thing? Goofy Guy Island. But yeah, this might not be a 100% name. We're gonna find out. You know, as I make more Mii's, if there seems to be more of a common theme or whatever, like I have a bunch of humanoid Mii's in mind, but I also just want to make a bunch of silly things. Goofy Guy Island, and maybe I'll throw in fictional characters too. I don't know. Yeah, Goofy Guy Island.
Goofy Guy Island.
Oh my gosh, they can read it. I forgot about that. That's one of my favorite things with these games is oh shit, this controller's gonna die. The me voice. I'm glad it sounds exactly the same. Wait, let me listen to that again.
Goofy Guy Island.
Okay, if you want the word read pronounced like the color red and not like read in a marsh, you spell it red here. It will only be used when the word is spoken. It will not appear on screen. Okay.
Goofy Guy Island.
Goofy Guy Island. That's perfect. But that's interesting. You can type in anything and then the Mii's can say it. I mean, they do that already, but the voice sounds more improved compared to the 3DS. Whoa, what a name. Okay, the island will develop as you add residents. Having 6 or more residents will help the Mii's live happy, fun lives. You can add up to 3 residents in the demo version. Okay, so I guess for the main game, it's a minimum of 6, or maybe more things happen. I'm gonna take a guess. Like the more you make Mii's, maybe the more you unlock stuff. Got a Mii in mind. Let's invite our very first resident. But I do think it's interesting. It's framed as resident because in the 3DS one, if you've never played it, it's your lookalike as your first Mii, like the Mii that's supposed to be you, and then you, the player, are treated kind of like the god of the island in a sense. I guess that's not a thing with this one, but I kind of want to just make myself as a Mii anyway because I think it would be funny. Okay. I'm kind of short. I don't know what these bars correspond to. What if I put on the tallest, shortest? I'm assuming these are for. I'm gonna have to look up what these bars correspond to. Let me see. Okay, I was trying to see what the lines, if they correspond to specific numbers. I cannot find anything, but I'm also someone. I want to know what the middle is. This is gonna bother me. But I'm someone that's short, but I'm not like chibi or child size. So I guess I could put myself like a bit under, like there. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with this. Yeah. Your Mii's looking great. I'll get a few details about them. You can always change this info later. So I know I'm making this Mii myself. I am gonna make one of my mouse mascot that I use as like a separate Mii. So that one I'm gonna name. Actually, I'm not sure because the channel's called Bumblebee Gnome. I always go by Bumble. but the mouse mascot that I use, I did actually name like the actual little cotton mouse. So I didn't know if I wanted to use my actual name and then name the mouse me Bumble, or if I want to name this me Bumble and name the mouse, because the mouse I did, well, one of my friends named it. Actually, I was like, come up with a name for this mouse. I think, let's see. Oh, it automatically just puts in Bumble. Cool. um I don't know. I mean, I can change the name whenever, so if I feel like I want to name this me with my own name, that would be fine. Because if I do get the actual game, I'm gonna record it and stuff. Because I think I've used my actual name for stuff before. I want to see what it sounds like though for this.
My name is Bumble.
Oh, it does pronounce it perfectly. Good, good. Yeah, okay. I can go with Bumble for now. Wait, there was a dating preference? Hold on, go back. Hold on, what is the dating preference thing? You can pick more than one. Yeah, I guess it would be everyone then. I was trying to. I thought it was gonna be listed as like sexual orientation or something, but this makes it. Okay, yeah, so this one's gender, so that's right. Yeah. Okay. They, them. What style? Events for what? Outside certain events, Mies can dress freely. Either is okay. In this world, grown-up Mies are 18 or older. I'm glad they specify that. I think it's interesting that it's like human people, but I love that there's specific options for other stuff. The fact that there's already a mouse one is great, because I'm gonna make a mouse me next, so that's perfect. But then that's also really funny because like the cotton mouse is my like channel mascot avatar, but my real voice comes out of it. But I'll give it the mouse voice. But I love that there's robot ones too. What is the bear? What are all of these? Oh, that sounds scary. This robot one sounds kind of creepy. I don't like it. I love that this one just sounds like gibberish. This is awesome. It would be kind of funny if I made myself and gave it a weird voice, and then I gave the mouse one my actual voice. But the mouse one is gonna sound like this. What are um?
My name is Bumble. My name is Bumble. My name is Bumble. My name is Bumble. My name is Bumble.
Oh, these sound so weird. I'm gonna have to play with this custom. Hold on. Okay, so you can play around with your voice, and it's the same message that repeats over and over. It's really hard because I hear myself when I'm talking through here, and how I sound recorded and how I sound out loud, I feel like sounds different. I don't know. It's just so hard to try to judge yourself from your own voice. I muted the volume because the me's still going through the message. I'm listening it, but I played around with it enough. I don't really know if it sounds completely like me. I tried. Um, I feel like the me speaks too slow. It's just there's different tones, but a lot of them sound very robotic. But I'll let you hear what I tried doing.
Nice to meet you. Today is March 28th, 2026. So, how does this voice sound?
Because I feel like when I'm hearing myself talk right now, my voice sounds a little deeper. I'm not like monotone. I don't know. It's like not really a completely human quality voice wise to how the me's sound, so you have to take that in as a factor, but I tried my best. We're gonna leave it on this. Oh, okay, so this is the personality thing. I'm kind of slow when I move. I've been told by that with everyone I know. I don't think like snail's pace, but I think somewhere around here. I'm pretty slow. I'm not really fast with anything unless I'm stressed, but that's not. I mean, that's often I get stressed, but like for the most part, my movement's slow. Polite versus honest. I guess more polite. I'm not. I mean, I don't. I think because it's speech, it's not asking, are you honest? I think it's just how you talk. I know I end up more on the polite side. Energy. That's tough. I feel like my energy's all over the place. I feel like a lot of the time I'm really chill, but then I also have times when I get very energetic and all over the place. I think overall my energy's kind of flat, honestly. Um, Thinking I'm not really that serious about anything unless I'm stressed. I'm like very chill. Not so chill that I get. I don't know how to explain this. Um, what the hell does this mean, game? Normal versus quirky? I, I don't know. I don't know where to put myself on this. I feel like I could be in either of these. Um, like how normal is normal, how quirky is quirky. I'm not the most quirked up person in existence, but I'm not like a square either. I don't know. I'm like a little bit weird. Is that like comparing yourself to other people? Like my life is pretty normal. My personality, I don't. I guess a little more on the quirky side. I guess. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really fit in a lot of the time with my peers, but I'm not that like the max degree of quirky. I don't know. We might have to mess with this later. You know, that's really funny. It gave me orange for the clothes though, um, because my favorite color is orange, and it's kind of funny because like when you design Mii's in the Wii, you pick their color, their like favorite color, and that's the color of the clothes you get. So the fact that I got orange is really funny to me because that is my favorite. Okay, sorry, I'm like really tired right now. It's almost 11, so my brain's all over the place. But let's see. Consider it as a personality. Okay. At a glance, amicable. I actually don't know what that means. Traits. Okay. Thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at their own pace. Actually, that is how I've been described before by people. I'm not trying to sound like innocent and sweet with that either. That is how I've been, at least once with some of these traits. I am very slow paced. I do things at my own pace for sure, much to the annoyance of other people in my life. I try to be honest. Sometimes I do lie about things. It just depends. I do try to be thoughtful with other people. Innocent. I don't know what it entirely means by innocent. I guess I'm more on the naive side. Sure. Daydreamer, let's see. Idealistic and romantic, often has their head in the clouds. Finds a lot of great ideas up there. I don't know how great my ideas are, but yeah, I am very much. I kind of just live in my own head. Yeah, this does actually describe me pretty well. That's funny. Okay, so you're me, Bumble. Oh, I just realized I have my name in all lowercase in here. That's not what I wanted. As a personality, we call considerate. Hopefully, that seems to fit. Okay, you may notice that Mii's have color palettes that correspond to their personality types. The color in the palette will show up in different ways, like in their clothing and the default color of their house. Okay. Where am I gonna live? Oh, okay, there we go. But yeah, I didn't know what any of the personalities were for this.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Bumble. I'm a considerate daydreamer. I know I look like I have it all together, but I've been known to overthink things now and then.
Now and then, are you sure,
This is
Bumble?
my profile card.
Okay. Profile card. Which hand suits you best? Okay. So is this my lookalike then? Oh, so why is it asking me about hands? I thought I was just gonna get an ID card. Okay. Be yeah, be this one. I feel like I'm an in between shade between this and this, but this is more. closer. Whoa. What the hell? Real human hands? I forgot it was called Goofy Guy. I liked Goofy Guy. Okay, so that's interesting. So you, the player, are once again like the ruler of the island in a sense. You look after all the little silly me's. Um, but you, you're the first me you make isn't your look-alike. So this just happens to be a me that looks like me, but it's not literally me. Interesting. Okay. Leader, your majesty, top dog, my liege, captain, ruler, brother, sister. I find it interesting that brother and sister are options on here. Top dog. Okay, so this is a nickname specifically for me. I don't know what I want. Your majesty is kind of funny. Leader, I guess, is the default. Because I remember in the 3DS it was something of like, oh, my look-alike or whatever. Or at least I think that's what the main me called you. I don't remember with the. I kind of don't want to be called anything, but I have to pick something. I do like that it gives you some options. I feel like leader is boring. I don't want anything that's along the lines of like, oh, you're like the ruler or the divine one or whatever. Like I said, the thing about being god of the island is kind of a joke earlier when referring to like the 3DS game. What do I want to be called? Now this is the thing that's hard because I named the me that looks like me Bumble, but then I don't want to also be Bumble. Or I guess I could. I could give the me, or I could just switch it. I gotta think about this. Do I want to name myself? But this could be the chance where I get a really funny nickname. There's already too many options in this game. If I've only made one me, this should not be this stressful for me. It's not really stressful. It's more of like there's so many options. I'm like, I don't know what to do. What do I want to be called? It's just weird for me because like in real life I don't actually prefer to be called anything. Um, what if I also just put in Bumble? I think that would be really funny. I'm assuming you can change this later. Because on one hand, I do want a nickname of some kind, um, but this just feels like the funnier option to me. I think I'm cool with that, of being called Bumble. Because, like, Bumble's the name I go by online anyway, and it's not, like, my actual name. Or if I put in my real name, I don't know. We'll just go with this for now. But you're. Oh, right. Because maybe I shouldn't have made a look-alike as my first me. Maybe I should have just made a bunch of little guys. You know what? In that case, I might call. I might call this me look-alike as a reference to the other thing. Hmm. I'm gonna think about this. I might cut out parts of this video then, if that's the case. We'll see. I might rename things, whatever. Because if I get to put in my own birthday, and this me is my little like look-alike, we don't need to have the same birthday. I could just make the look-alike me a me that never ages. So yeah, if there's information about the birthday of this me that's gone or whatever, um, yeah, okay. Or I could just not put. No, I do want to put in my birthday. Do I have to put in the year? Do they need to know how old I am in this? I don't know if that like affects anything. I'll put in my month and day though. Because it's when is your birthday. They don't need to know my year. Wait, does this mean know that they're the look-alike then? That's funny. Okay. A feelings bubble. A feelings bumble. A feelings bubbles appeared over Bumble's head. That means this me is pondering, so let's try talking to Bumble to see what's up. Alright, what's up? Um. That's just so funny. They always go, and then they start, um. Food in me. I feel like I talk a little faster. Mm. Oh, looks like Bumble is hungry. That should be easy to handle if only we weren't in a remote island. Oh, a grocery store. I wonder what the heads of the Mii's are going to be. Oh, yeah, because in the 3DS game, depending on the region, their heads were always covered in some way. Because I know there was like a cardboard box or a paper bag or something, and there was a robot head. Oh, sweet. Alright.
Welcome.
Oh, they got rid of it. It's just the normal face. That's boring. Okay. Oh, that's handy. Alright, so apples, fried eggs, butter cookies. Oh, wait, what are the little descriptions? Apple in its non juice form. The yolk is still nice and runny. I do actually really like fried eggs. Baked until golden. Perhaps there's butter. So much butter in there. I do like butter cookies. Nachos are also good. Pico de gallo cheese and jalapenos. Okay, jalapenos. I do like nachos. Fried eggs are also good. I prefer fried eggs over. I prefer nachos over fried eggs. So you're gonna get some some
Thank you
nachos.
very much.
Oh, you even have a little receipt. That's cute. Got some food for Bumble's house. I think I am gonna keep the Bumble and Bumble thing. I find it really funny. And I'm gonna keep it so this me has the lowercase name of Bumble, but me, the player, has the capital of capital B. I'm gonna have to change it. Alright, let's give you some food. What if I just named this one Mini Bumble or something? Kind of like I was watching Austin Powers a while ago, and they had Dr. Evil and then Mini Me.
Yum.
Good. I'm glad they liked it. I do like nachos after all. I do always find it funny when you give Mii's food and they're based on something and they they like it or they don't like it or whatever, or how similar your Mii is to whatever you're doing. Oh, what? Okay. The money thing I get. I don't know what the bottle is. Warm fuzzies. Like literally? Fuzzies are mysterious orbs that appear when Mii's are happy and grateful. You'll earn them by taking care of the Mii's that live on your island. That is bound to happen. Okay. Wait, I want to customize this Mii. I'm not ready to design a new Mii yet. It's been an hour. Ooh, clothing store, renovation.
Tomodachi and I living the dream on Goofy Guy Island.
Did you just announce the title? Oh my gosh, that's great. I want this game to come out so bad. Welcome to Goofy Guy Island. I love that it's called Goofy Guy Island. That's awesome. Alright. I wonder if the demo eventually ends or okay, so we can zoom in, zoom out. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you save your progress before closing the game with your record. You can save it anytime, just press X. Okay. You're gonna probably ask for a friend or something, Bumble. I'm not ready for that yet.
Um,
Um,
good evening.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay. What are some of these?
My name is Bumble.
Okay. A little quirk. Is that what it means to get quirky game? Lingo. Nicknames, pronouns, expressions, player nickname. Interesting. What do these do? Gives this me an expression when they level up. Nicknames. When Miis become friends, they can choose nicknames for each other. That's awesome. Pronouns. Okay, your pronouns are the same as the. Okay, relationships, belongings, clothing. Okay, let me see the edit me thing. Okay, I made a decision. I named the me after myself because I thought, oh, it's a little me that's going to be running around and doing stuff. But I'm going to keep the player name thing as Bumble, not just because I'm like recording these and stuff, but also I'm kind of used to going by Bumble anyway. And then I put the age to just nothing. I don't know if any of these me's are going to age. I do think that is interesting that they can grow up. So that's what we're going to do for this me. Okay, so what's up?
I require more food.
More food? Okay. You want more nachos?
Welcome.
What do you think of the butter cookie? Goofy Guy Branch. Oh, I forgot you can eventually make food. What do you think of fried eggs? Wait, no. Oh wait. How many things? Hold on, put everything back. Leave.
Please come in again.
Why do I run the store? Is it because I'm the only person that exists here? But let's get you some fruit. Some food. I don't really care for apples too much. Let's give you a fried egg.
Yum.
Yum. They liked it. Good. Very curious what the favorite food is going to become. Imagine it being something that I hate. I think that would be really funny. Oh, I remember the gift thing. I remember you could do songs. Alright, what's under goods? Okay, you might catch using something. Let's see if it's things I'm going to be interested in. Bubble blowers, a laptop, portable access to the World Wide Web for mundane questions or status updates. I do have a computer. I don't really use my laptop itself too much. Blowing bubbles are cool. Rakas, knitting set, jogging. I don't like any of these gifts. What are expressions? Words or phrases that means use. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I think I remember this. Preset text or enter any text you like. Dialogue with fun expressions. Okay, so it's kind of like Animal Crossing having like catchphrases and stuff. I don't know. I know I have certain things I say a lot. I don't think I have a catchphrase. I have like a motto thing on my wall, but that's not the same thing. But this would also be really funny to have an expression. What are the little quirks? That's the thing I've been curious about the most. Okay, when you give me a little quirk, you're giving them a new personality. Okay, this is something I'll definitely play around with more than anything else. Little quirks. I love that they're called little quirks, by the way. Can make a me act more like the person they're based on or not. Give out plenty and watch how your me's behavior changes. You can always change later. Okay. Interesting. Waves hello with both hands for maximum friendliness. Oh, like the peppy villagers. I do wave pretty excitedly. I do it with one hand though. The mere thought of meeting someone. It just sucks you can't pick. You can only pick from these, but that's cute. I also love these descriptions so much. Yeah, it's kind of like this, not with the full arm movement. I just kind of lift my head above my hands and I go. It depends how excited I am, but I do actually greet people a lot by sometimes just waving my, like the one hand. Flirtatious, no. Minimal effort when greeting others. Politely, confident, no. Hyped up style. Grace with a nod. Sweeping bow. That's cute. Curtsy. Karate style. Won't greet others. Doesn't greet people and ignores greetings from others. Sometimes. I guess the closest for me would be this. I don't use the two hands. If this was just a one hand thing, that would be perfect. But for me, I guess it's more like this. What else do we have? Standing cutely. Cute, an attempt to ward off haters. Arms crossed, no. Arms folded. Proudly, smugly, cutely. Rodeo rider. Restlessly. Stands at attention. Sometimes, moving to the rhythm. Shaking hips, leaning forward. Adjusting glasses. wiping sweat. I do some of these though. That's the thing. Sometimes I do just kind of stand around like this, especially when I'm listening to people. But if this is just your standing normal pose, recognize others by their shoes. Sometimes I do this. I just kind of move around a little bit if I have to stand too long. But these are so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are my only options. Dang. I was excited. Okay. These are really my only options. I don't try to look cute and attempt to ward off haters. I guess it is this technically because I can't do this. The greets eagerly little quirk. Aww. Okay, so I guess in the regular one you could pick any of these. We'll go with this. Get the ability to wave cutely, Bumble. Oh wait, I already renamed the me. I named the me Jules, but I still call them Bumble. Their me is pretty happy about leveling up. Looks like things are going well. Head rub? Touchscreen. Head pats. All the head pats. This feels weird giving my look like a head pat. They really liked that. Good. I'd like a head pat too, but people don't give them to me in real life, and it makes me sad. Oh. The news. Oh my gosh, I already love this game. Oh, okay. Not sure what this means. Your island now is a wishing fountain. Okay. More wishes you grant, the more you'll unlock. Okay. Give a gift. Okay. Let's add a new gift. Sure. Or wait, let's see. Oh, okay, I see. So you add more stuff. So soccer balls, baseballs, yoga, camera. I remember in the 3DS game you can give them a Wii U. It was really funny. Whenever this video DVD was released, guitar. No, okay. I love the whole thing of little quirks. Okay, so you unlock them eventually. Interesting. A 6-piece quirk walking style set for the demure living among us. I don't really strut my stuff, I just kind of walk. Add these to the little quirks you can give Mies. Walks cutely, walks leaning forward with tiny steps, nervously, walks without swinging arms. I always swing my arms, floats instead of walking. Oh man. Walks with tiny steps. I do walk with small steps. What is the bold one? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that, sure. Floats instead of walking sounds really funny though. I wonder if I can change my. Oh, wait, no, it did say I could change mine, right? Bumble. Wait, I want to change your thing. No. Features? Oh, that's interesting. You can automatically check what you've put on the Mies. Um, okay, I guess I can't change the little quirks. I should probably save. Let's see. Just saving do. Sure. The funny thing is I could stop now. It's 11. I did want to design another me. But I also haven't slept in a while and I need to edit this video. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna force myself to stop here. I was actually really excited to design the other two me's that I had in mind, but I think the demo ends once you do 3 anyway, and this is definitely not a game that I'd want to rush ever. So I'm gonna force myself to stop. But I wanted at least a video, at least of something of the demo. At the time when the demo came out and people are still playing it and whatever. I don't know if I'll get through the whole thing within this week. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm gonna speed up the part of me designing my own me and stuff, and I might just not have dialogue for that part because you don't even know what my face looks like anyway, so I feel like it's probably not as fun to watch. But yeah, so far this is cool. I like it. I'm interested. I love that it has the same vibe as the original, or really a lot of the same it like functions the same. It's just there's new stuff. It's like, well, a sequel basically where there's new things. And I like that it still feels the same. I love the whole thing of like the Mii's having little quirks. I like that your first Mii doesn't have to be your lookalike. I just did that for fun. I'm gonna have so many goofy Mii's, hence the island being called Goofy Guy Island. That is the name for now. But yeah, I'm gonna next design the mouse, like my mouse mascot as a Mii, which I think will be really fun. But it's also gonna be weird because it's a mouse and I need it covered in fur, but you can't add fur to a Mii. It's just they have skin, so I don't really know how this is gonna work exactly. So it might just be a really weird looking Mii. I'm gonna try my best, honestly. But designing the mascot, it's like a simple mouse mascot, as you know, so it should be simple and kind of fun, kind of to test the waters. And then there's another Mii that I have in mind, um, based on a drawing that I did. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I need to edit this and go to bed. So we'll see when this gets posted. But yeah, there should be more of this soon. I wish I could just play more of this like tomorrow night, but I'm having movie night with my pals for a while. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.